Loneliness is often called a silent epidemic. It affects millions of older adults. Loneliness is the feeling of being alone, even when surrounded by people. It's a subjective experience. This differs from social isolation. Social isolation is the lack of social contact with others. Social isolation is objective. It's about the number of connections a person has. Someone can live alone and have many social connections. They might not feel lonely. Conversely, someone can be surrounded by people, but they might still feel lonely. Both social isolation and loneliness are serious concerns for seniors. Loneliness is a growing problem. It can have serious consequences for seniors. We need to understand loneliness and its impact. We need to find ways to address this silent epidemic. Loneliness and social isolation can harm seniors' health. Studies show a link between loneliness and many health problems. These include heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. Loneliness can also weaken the immune system. This makes seniors more vulnerable to infections. Loneliness can also impact mental health. It increases the risk of depression, anxiety, and cognitive decline. Studies show a link between loneliness and an increased risk of dementia. This includes Alzheimer's disease. Loneliness can also lead to unhealthy behaviors. These include poor sleep, lack of exercise, and smoking. These behaviors can further harm seniors' health. The health impacts of loneliness are significant. They highlight the need to address this issue. We need to raise awareness about loneliness and its consequences. We need to provide support for seniors who are struggling with loneliness. Certain factors increase the risk of loneliness in seniors. These include the death of a spouse or partner. Losing loved ones can lead to social isolation and loneliness. Retirement is another risk factor. It can disrupt social connections and routines. Reduced mobility and health problems can also contribute to loneliness. These factors can make it hard to socialize. Loneliness has biological effects. Research shows that loneliness triggers a stress response in the body. This can lead to inflammation and other health problems. Studies also suggest a genetic component to loneliness. Some people may be more predisposed to feeling lonely. Understanding the risk factors and biological underpinnings of loneliness is crucial. It helps us develop effective interventions. Addressing loneliness requires a multifaceted approach. We need to raise awareness about this issue. Families, friends, and communities need to recognize the signs of loneliness. These include withdrawal from social activities and feelings of hopelessness. Encouraging seniors to engage in meaningful activities is vital. This can include joining social groups, volunteering, or taking classes. Technology can also help reduce loneliness. Video calls, social media, and online communities can foster connections. Healthcare providers can play a crucial role. They can screen for loneliness and provide resources. The National Institute on Aging, NIA, is actively researching loneliness. They are exploring ways to prevent and address this issue. Social connection is essential for healthy aging. We must prioritize efforts to combat loneliness and promote social well-being among seniors.